Hey guys, Toad here, and we're back with some more Football Manager. Haven't been on in a while. I haven't been playing this that much, but I've done it in 2 months. I've got this episode out, and I hope you enjoy this one. We're going to start off by looking at the league. We're still up near the top, second place after 20 games, going well. Highest goal difference in the league, which I'm happy about. Conceded one of the fewest and scored by far the most, so that's looking good. Any other upsets? Huddersfield and Sheffield Wednesday are still struggling. Um, Preston, you might think they're doing bad, but if you look at their run of form, it's just, yeah. So they've got a good run going on. So hopefully I don't play them anytime soon. We got Charlton still up here, Colchester, Sheffield United, who have got Ched Evans, and even though because he's not in prison, he's scoring quite a few goals, and that's why they're doing so well. If we have a look at the fixtures, when I last left you, I was just about to play. It was there. So when I last left you, I was about to play Sheffield Wednesday away, and I won that game 4-2. I think we did dominate that game, like possession, shots on target. Freeman got a hat trick, and Joe McKee scored one. I think that was a free kick. That's the only thing he does do for me. But yeah, we won that 4-2 quite convincingly. And then we had Colchester. At the time, we're top of the league at home in the John Stones Paint Trophy. Now, Freeman got another hat-trick for the second game in a row. And we had the equal possession, but we just had so many more shots than them. And John Stone Paint Trophy, I've been putting as much effort into that as I have for league. I've been resting players to play in this cup because I'd like a bit of silverware in my first season, because it's not looking very likely that I'm going to beat Sheffield United to the league. Well, at the moment it's not, because I'm scraping results lately. So, yeah, Sheffield United have a far better squad, and they should win the league, really. But in the next game, we drew 0-0 against Oldham, which was such a bad performance. We got beaten by possession, on shots. We just got dominated that game, and we were lucky to even get a draw. Did I rest players? No, I didn't really. I rested 3 players. I rested in that game. So we should have still won that, really, with the squad we have. But then we went on and carried that bad form into Bournemouth away and lost 2-0. And this game we weren't clinical enough. That was basically the reason we lost this game. We did start with a strong squad as well, so we should have still got a good result of that game. But it's just annoying when you lose when you should win, really. And we lost 2-0. It weren't just like a 1-0 loss. We did get beaten, and it looks quite a convincing win, but it wasn't. And then we always have to bounce back from a loss with a win, and we won 2-0 at home to Brentford. We missed a penalty as well. But we dominated this game. It's always good to come back with a performance like that after a loss, showing my team bouncing back. And Asante and Reed scored, so I didn't even start off Freeman, my best striker at the moment. So that's good. And then we lost again against Bury away. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just leave it as that. Yeah, we didn't deserve to win that game. And then we had Carlisle at home, bounced back with another win, 3-1. Jordan Slew scored for them, and then we had Freeman, Asante and Laird score. We dominated the game again, really. 1 in 3 shots went on target for us. And once again, oh look, Big Romano got injured, and he's not played that much actually, because he's been injured, then come back and then get injured again. So yeah, he's not really played too much. Hartlepool away, 1-2-0. Joe McKee and Wilson scored. We didn't really deserve to win this game. I mean, I don't understand the possession. It seemed like all the chances were theirs in this, but they were just so wasteful, unlike us. We had 2 shots on target out of 8. Oh yes. But we scored 2 goals. I think Joe McKee scored a header. I can't remember 100% on that, but it was a good result that. And then the winning run, for God's sake. Yeah, we went on a winning run, and then went against Exeter away, won 5-1. Freeman got 2, McKee got 2, Mark Roberts got 1. Dominated the game again. They had 10 shots, but they didn't really look like trying to make this a more even scoreline. They just all their shots were like long distance or miles wide, stuff like that. Oh shit! What have I done? I don't know what I've done. There we go. I'll just leave it as that. Where was I then? Fuck! I fucked this up. Exeter. Then we played MK Dons, and this is not my best result, but my favourite result, because MK Dons are local. I think they're rivals. I'm not 100% sure. Early on in the league, we actually drew 3-3 with them at home. So we had to come back from this with a win, and we'd done that. 1-2-1. They got a goal back in the last minute of extra time, and put a bit of nervous bit on the last moment of the game, but had more shots, had more possession, deserved to win. Into the next round into the semi-finals of the St Johnstone's Paint Trophy. Exactly what I wanted. And then we got Bristol Rovers at home in FA Cup first round. So the FA Cup started up now, and my board want me to get into the third round, so the round where all the big teams come in, and won this game quite convincingly. 55% possession, 20 shots, 6 on target. Joe McKee scored a penalty, which he never misses because his penalties are 20. But that's all good. And then, where's that? And we had Wickham at home. 2-1. It had a lot of shots, but they weren't convincing finishing in this game. Going 1-0 down, having to come back from 1-0 down. I don't like doing that. And we've conceded quite a few early goals quite lately. So then we went and Tranmere at home, the bottom of the league. And we went 1-0 down, and we took us the last minute of injury time at the end of the game to get an equaliser. They had not as many shots, not as many. We just dominated the game. It was just they had one chance, they scored it, and then we just attacked, and we just couldn't get anything. Then we had Chesterfield away, and we drew again. But this game, I had quite a few players missing because they were either they had jagged and they couldn't play. So we dominated the game again, but we're just getting unlucky, and Shane Byron scored in his debut. I got him in on loan because I needed another midfielder. And then the game I just played, the semi-final of the St Johnstone's Paint Trophy South, 2-1 against Oxford, but a league below, so I was expecting to win this. We had Darius Charles had to come in for Freeman because Freeman had to be rested, and Musinho scored an open goal. We weren't very clinical again, but we had more possession, more shots, and I like that. If you look at the Johnstone Paints Trophy and how all the rounds have gone, how do I do this? Now I'm a complete faggot. We'll just go to the tree. Oh, that just sucks. So anyway, we won our semi-final, and so did AFC Wimbledon. So we'll be playing AFC Wimbledon in the final of the South, and then into the final overall after that if we win. If we look at what's it called, the squad. There we go. That's our team at the moment. Star player for me has to be Luke Freeman. His stats are going up. Well, most of them, that's gone down, but he's improved. I mean, for a 19-year-old, he's worth 425k. He's gone up a lot. Great long shots, finishing. He's got decent crossing. I mean, he has all the stuff you want from a striker. His heading's all right. Passing, free kick, penalty taken, not free kick taken. And then he has flair. He's just like the perfect striker at this level. And he's still improving. If I can remember correctly, he said at one point he could be a decent Premiership striker. He's scored most of our goals. He scored 21 in 25 this year. I think he's top goal scorer in the league. I'm not sure. Let's have a look at that. We'll go to player stats. Yeah, he's top goal scorer in the league, just closely followed by Ched Evans, and he's one of the best performers in the league. So yeah, that's looking good. Other stuff, we've got... Who else have we got who's been performing? Laurie Wilson, he's a very good player. He's improving still. He's a right back, but he can play a number of positions, so if you're a championship team and you want a good player who can play down the right side of the pitch, and buy this guy. He's a very good player. You can probably get him for under $1 million, so that's good. Scott Laird's another good player. Transfer. Oh, Big Roman has been injured. Transfers. We're getting rid of all these guys. Not Danny Mayer. Getting rid of these two, just so I can get some wages back, because I spent quite a lot of wages on getting Eddie Johnson coming in. He's going to come in. He's going to be good. But yeah, that's the update. Coming up in the next one, we should have the January transfer window update. So, because it'll be December and January, so it'll come back before the Walsall match. We'll have an FA Cup match against Swindon there. We'll have a lot of league games. Don't know when the final of that is. I don't know if that's been drawn. I think that's not this month or next. I think it might be in January. I'm not sure. But I'll come back and I'll tell you what's happened in January. Maybe show you some transfers, which other teams have done, some big transfers. But thanks for watching, guys. Give it a like. Subscribe if you haven't already. Like the chat. Like our Facebook page if you're watching this off YouTube and you don't actually like our Facebook page. And I'll see you again soon, guys.